All right, welcome back everybody to the Darker Side Open. This is a Division S race between Mark Lucas, Somedas, BP, and Lapis. This is a qualification round, so whoever is in the top two this week will move on to the final semi bracket, whatever you call it. Um, and I'm C-Man and joined by Nimbus.
Hello.
Um, and I believe so BP is on Switch 1. I know that for sure. I think Somedas is also on Switch 1.
It looks like it because I think they set DSTA and they had the Switch 1 menu.
Mm-hmm. We're off. So, and then, yeah, Mark and Lapis are on Switch 2, and BP is pre-recorded. And, yeah, that's kind of about it for the intro. We got Cap here. It's nothing too crazy in Cap. Yeah. So, Mark has a 30027. Somedas has a 30654. BP has a 30227 adjusted. And Lapis has a 30439. So it's gonna be a pretty close race.
All very skilled runners all definitely have a chance to come away with a win here, but obviously if you look at just the PBs, it seems like Mark has a bit of an edge.
And I will say Mark is probably one of, if not the most consistent runners of all time, so...
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to keep an eye on how they all perform. It's not going to be easy for any of these runners to keep up with Mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we have BP, Somedas, and Lapis all hitting left side. Looks like Mark missed it.
Oh damn. Maybe we shouldn't have been talking about him then.
Comms curse already.
Yeah, Comp's curse.
Rip. But it's gonna be interesting because I also don't think any of these runners are particularly inconsistent. But Mark's consistency is so renowned that it's still gonna it still could be pretty difficult for them to keep up. The pressure is definitely on.
Yeah. I do think, I mean, I know EP doesn't really play a whole lot of Darker nowadays. And I don't think Somedas does either. But they're both, like, still pretty good runners. Probably won't see any DSSs.
I wouldn't have thought so, no.
Yeah.
The timers are all pretty much the same. So we have BP kind of leading right now. Everyone else pretty much tied up.
Yeah. I mean, there is a Switch 1, Switch 2 difference, but...
That's true.
You know, right now it doesn't particularly matter. I think it's... I mean, I don't know how much you save in Cap.
Yeah, it's pretty minuscule at this point. I think it's like a matter of seconds.
That's good. Yeah, I am interested to see. I mean, I assume we're going to all be doing the outfit route here. I actually don't know about Smith. I think he might just be doing beginner or like the intermediate route without outfits, because I've seen him do that in the past.
Most likely then. I doubt he'd change up his route in the middle of the tournament, unless he did just go an outfit route recently.
Yeah.
You'd have to be pretty confident with it to risk switching up for a race. Maybe he'll surprise us.
Who knows? I mean, I think, I don't think outfit route's too difficult at this, like, level. It's just a matter of, like, making sure you can get the catbird, probably the hardest part. And then outfit clip, of course, but, shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we got chest clip.
Everyone gonna be going for chest clip here. That's not looking particularly good for BP.
Yeah, no.
Mark, that looks fine. Oh, but he clips back in.
Oh, damn.
Lapis also clipping back in. Somedas the only one who gets it this race. Might put him ahead. The BP's still giving him a run for his money here. Just because he was already so far ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah, Somedas definitely pulled ahead of Mark and Lapis now because of that chest clip. Not to the point, of course, where it can't change later on, though.
Yeah.
We're still just in the very early stages of the game. Sand 1 is where things are really going to begin.
Yeah, we're only just 5 minutes into the run, so...
Yeah. We cannot call anything at this stage. Got all of our runners going to be making their way over to sand. Hopefully none of them get action guided. Oh, Mark did.
Yeah, Mark. Dang.
It's like everyone else avoided it. Unfortunate for Mark.
Yeah, for the Switch 1 runners, it's not hard, but... yeah, Switch 2 just makes it a lot harder.
I think specifically Switch 2 Digital makes it really hard.
Which is, of course, the fastest version, because,
yeah,
you know.
Digital is just faster.
So it looks like Somedas is just doing Sandbird, I guess? Or... Okay, is he?
No, he might have just chosen to do Overlooking first.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting choice. Maybe he's just not confident with this movement that the other three are currently doing. Let's just do this.
It's like usually you'd grab that moon if you're doing the Sandbird, but I guess he's just choosing not to.
No one got the bird in Sand 1. Of course they can't do that because you get enough moons, so just skip the bird in Sand 1.
Yeah.
If you would prefer to do the Sand 2 bird cycle. Of course all the runners have opted for that. It's like they're all going for platform clip in the first stage of Sand. In Day Sand, so no one going to be doing an IP skip, presumably.
Yeah, definitely not.
We're going to be seeing
I don't think
4 IP clips here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to justify IP skip in a race because, like, if you're not like basically like insanely consistent with it, you're probably most likely gonna be losing time.
Yeah, IP skip is very risky to go for in a race. We got some solid IP clips there.
Yeah.
All getting through very quickly, making their way into the pyramid. It's like a PB attempt only thing. That's fair enough, honestly. My P skip is a bit of a special case.
And I guess something like DSS, for example. I mean, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, obviously the timestamp for my P skip's a lot more, but like, it's still so risky. And also missing it, depending on how you miss it, can lose a lot more than missing DSS.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how you miss IP skip, I guess. Because if you just like, if you don't clip in, you stay out, like, you know, stay up top, it's fine. If it's like,
but if you
down,
like,
you're basically losing all the time.
Yeah. Or if you like clip in, but then you mess up the movement out of bounds and clip back in.
Yeah,
that's
happens.
Pretty bad. It definitely depends on how you miss it, but generally much much less risky to go for IP clip.
Mm-hmm.
Because that avoids all that risk entirely. Anything that isn't falling down is usually fine.
So I guess this means I think BP. Well, I don't know how this means for the routes. I know if Somedas is doing intermediate, he'll. Actually, I think he's just gonna give them a one race.
I don't think there's any change in sand if you do intermediate.
Yeah, because that like you have IP skip in that. But like if
Except,
you're doing outfits.
Yeah, there's no change. Except maybe bird, but like I think that's its own thing. You can choose whether to do or not.
Yeah. It's lunch 2D, you do lunch, or you can skip lunch 2D. And in Bowser's, you can either skip Invader or skip Lunch and Shop.
Yeah, that's if you don't do IP skip.
Yeah.
If you do outfit right, I think you have to do Lunch and Shop rather than Invader. It's just faster.
Yeah. Regardless of console.
Yeah, but in intermediate, like basic intermediate, gives you a lot more options. So if Somedas doing that, we'll see what he opts for. Probably Invader because he's on Switch 1. So he won't do Lunch and Shop. Which doesn't mean he needs a few less coins than the others, but coins aren't really tight and darker, so I doubt that will have much of an impact.
I mean, they can be like if you're doing outfits, they could be a little tight, but
yeah, that will have much more of an impact on coins. Is the runners doing outfit route? Yeah, this is still really close so far. No one's really made any huge mistakes up until this point. Hopefully we can keep up that momentum for all of our runners through all of sand. It's like Mark Lucas is back ahead RTA, but after load adjustments, it might be BP who's still leading. We'll see.
Yeah, it might be close.
Somedas missed an up throw there. Lost some time to Lapis. No, they're pretty much tied up.
And yeah, at this point in the race, I mean, we're still so early.
They've done all the hard parts of Sand 1. Smutty is correct. So we're basically just hoping none of them have a really bad mess up in Underground, which shouldn't happen ideally.
Well, hopefully at least.
Yeah, we hope. But Mark being the first to enter, followed by BP. Then Lapis. Somedas. Nice bullet bill capture there from Mark and from BP.
Oh, Somedas. Oh, that works.
Okay, you managed to make that work. W insta capture from BP. No all messing up on the first bullet bill. Hopefully the second bullet bill doesn't break any hearts either. We'll see. Yeah, everyone has the correct amount of moons as well. You're supposed to be leaving sand with 19 if you skip the bird.
I mean, I would not imagine anybody be missing moons at this point.
No, of course not. No, everyone entering the Knuckle Tech fight.
Also, like a bunch of like micro time saves and sand, like in the sand boss fight. Could make a difference here, but we'll see. pretty good boss fight from everybody. So just gotta hope everybody clicks wooded first.
Yeah, the order of players pretty much stayed the same here. Mark and BP, Lapis, Somedas. With load adjustments, it maybe might be able to swap Lapis and Somedas and Mark and BP. Generally, things are pretty tied up here. No one's gonna forget to talk to the tourist, of course. Now everyone will be heading to Wooded 1.
Well, hopefully at least.
Yeah, hopefully.
If they can menu correctly.
We'll be hoping no one accidentally ends up in Lake. Mark looked like he was thinking about it for a second there.
Yeah, I'm probably just taking time to make sure that, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, everyone now heading to Wooded. Also, stats are looking kind of interesting with Lapis and Somedas 10 minutes behind BP out of Cascade 1.
Yeah. I don't think
Mark
that's
only 10
correct.
seconds behind.
We just got deep woods here, so nothing too crazy. Just gotta make the dino cycle.
Yeah, which isn't difficult to do by any means. Yeah, looks like everyone has managed to find the dino in an optimal position. And they're going to be proceeding through deep woods.
Yep. The Wooded 1 is definitely... It can be hard sometimes, but I think at this like skill level shouldn't be too bad for anybody here.
Yeah, Mark, BP, and Lapis all already out of deep woods. Somedas just climbing the beanstalk now.
Yeah. Something happened to him? I feel like he missed a cycle or something. I feel like he's more behind now.
No, I didn't see. Mark going for gate skip. Haven't gotten knuckle up successfully. And that does work.
Nice.
Looks like BP missed it. Lapis got it. We'll see what happens to Somedas. BP gonna lose a bit of time to that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which might,
I mean, it's not...
definitely put Mark ahead.
Yeah, I think it's only like 7 seconds there, so it's still not too bad.
Somedas missed it as well. It's possible Lapis is ahead of BP, but they're much closer together than Mark and BP are now.
Yeah.
Lapis getting the story moon first before going to dead end. BP opting not to do that, which is more conventional.
Yeah, that...
Mark did the same.
Maybe it's just like some sort of like rain rod or something, I have no clue.
Lapis now heading over to dead end. It's It's possible Lapis, I mean, maybe Lapis wants to do the version of FRS that you do by approaching from this side. The one that you usually do in 80%.
Could be possible. I mean...
That's exactly what he's doing. Lapis likes the FRS set from that. Okay. Looks like everyone else has went with the FRS setups from the Story Moon. No one had any trouble with it. So, in fair play to Lapis. That's what he feels most comfortable with. Somedas got the roll cancel set up there. With no issue. Didn't get a triple jump. Heading up to Crumbling now, so gonna have to take the path below. Lose a bit of time. And we have Somedas entering the tower. Lapis is already summoned at the tower as his BP. And Mark is fighting Spewer to end off the kingdom.
Like I said, wood is not too crazy. You could see maybe like in Lake route deviation here. If they choose to do Lake Clip or not, but I don't know if any of them are gonna do it. I don't think I've seen them do it.
Yeah, Lake Clip would be a bit of a route difference because it would change the routing in Lake too as well.
I mean, it's
of course. Yeah, we don't know if any of these runs are going to go for it. Not sure if any of them have in past races. We will find out. It does, in this, in Darker Side, it does require the Zipper Dram, which is not a particularly easy trick to pull off. Though it is one that these runners could very much be capable of if they want to go for it.
I mean, I don't think Zipper Dram, like, you can choose to not do it, but you definitely want to do it, because I think that's honestly probably where most of the time it comes from, and Lake Clip. It's only 8 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, without Zipper Dram, that would be reduced dramatically. See Mark.
It's not going for it.
No, he is not.
Just doing traditional lake routes.
Just, I wouldn't be surprised if no one in this script went for it. It wouldn't shock me at all. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone's going for it. Which is a fair choice. It's kind of hard doing the new lake routes.
So this is going to be a pretty standard Lake 1 here. Basically just what we would see in any percent, except the first moon is moved to the end to accommodate for the Cascade Hypnot, which they will need later in the game.
Yes, of course.
No Lake Clip shenanigans to be seen. And then of course we'll move to Cloud 1. Or just Cloud, I guess.
Cloud 1 only exists in like all moons.
Yeah. I just have all moons brain rot.
Of course. It's a good brain rot to have.
It is.
Not
this
biased.
is true. Not biased at all, I'm sure.
No.
You have Mark finishing up Rango without issue. Everyone else doing the same. There's definitely a separation now between the other runners and Somedas. Possibly just cleaner movement, allowing them to pull ahead.
Likely just that.
Yeah.
Or like it seemed like a bunch of like tiny mistakes that we haven't noticed, but just start adding up.
part of it will be the load adjustment, of course, but
Yeah.
there is a pretty distinctive separation here that can't really just be pinned on that alone. Although it's still not enough that it's impossible for him to come back from this. We'll have to keep an eye on how Somedas' run develops from here. We'll also have to keep an eye on Mark, as he's... I mean, you said that about small mistakes. I feel like that could apply to all of the runners, but seemingly it applies to Mark the least. He's just the one who's made the least amount of these small mistakes. Which gets back to the point about Mark's consistency that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, just
that it's gonna
be... inhuman consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna... I think it's already coming true that it's gonna be quite difficult for any of these runners to really keep pace with Mark in this long of a category. If these small mistakes just keep adding up. However, a lot of these runners are very skilled, and it's definitely not out of the question for them at all.
I was gonna say, according to the on-screen stats, it looks like everyone's still ahead of it.
Mark landing meme tree, no issue. There are slight routing choices that you can make in Lost that speed things up very slightly. That being, you can do the movement from Soaring over Forgotten Isle over to the 2D and 3D Fuzzy Moons to save a death warp later. Which it looks like Mark is doing. Mark and Lapis also both got the butterfly before heading up, which is a part of that route. Lapis did it slightly faster though, I believe, by hitting the button first. Before heading for the butterfly. Oh. Team on left the comm booth. With Mark finishing up the 2D area. Somedas missed the butterfly and is now just going to have to head up the mountain, but might not make it with so little time left on the timer. Yeah, he's fallen back down. Gonna go for the butterfly again, but it's flown away a second time. His Cappy is not locked in on homing into this thing. Somedas gonna lose a lot of time and Lost here, unfortunately. It looks like, I don't know how to judge my moon counter. I think BP also took the faster route with the fuzzy moons. In fact, I think all the runners might have done so. We can see Somedas doing it right now. I believe Lapis also did. God, I think. GG's Mark. Very solid. Good job on the Glod. Lapis also saying that he thinks he'll build it again. Yeah, very goated. W performance from these runners here. GG's to both on the golds. Mark entering Night Metro. The others will be following behind, with Somedas kind of lagging behind the rest of the group now. after his struggles near the beginning of the kingdom. Looks like Somedas just took the death warp up to the top of the mountain anyway. I didn't see if he messed up the movement or not. And just rolled down to get to the Odyssey. I don't know if doing soaring earlier was still faster that way, but it might have been. I'm not entirely certain on that. Regardless, a bit of a rough loss for Somedas. He's gonna have to put in some work to catch up. Yeah, Mark still with a solid lead. BP and Lapis only just entering City Hall as Mark leaves. Both doing like the same movement here, of course. But it looks like BP skipped Swing in the Breeze and Lapis did not. Welcome back. So BP kind of banking on Giggler here. But the backup, of course, to this would be getting, I think, left at the cafe is the accepted backup for missing Giggler. But he's kind of relying on the Giggler here. Which Mark didn't even go for. Looks like BP did in fact hit Giggler. Doesn't have to worry about anything as he's just gonna go grab the Gerdamun out of bounds. He will be absolutely fine. He can also get this hint art, which doesn't lose any time since he's already waiting on the Wiggler cycle. That is 3 coins for BP. BP is looking up right now, managing to get that moon for free, which is going to save a bit of time in Metro 2, as he will not need to go out of his way to collect that moon later. He will be getting Swaying in the Breeze in Metro 2 though. That is slightly faster. Lapis predicting a fake gold because I believe he missed Giggler, unfortunately. We'll see if Somedas gets it because Somedas also seemingly relying on it. He skipped Swaying as well. And he does get it, so BP and Somedas are going to be our Giggler runners for this race. The other two unfortunately missed. Mark going to be planting the first seed. Unfortunately, it didn't go straight in the pot, so he's going to have to make a more concerted effort to plant it again by throwing Cappy at it. Welcome back, Seaman.
Thank you. My internet's just been... It went out for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good. Somedas and BP hit Giggler, the other two did not. That's where we're at right now. So looks like Mark's backing it up by just getting the Gerdamun now, so that he doesn't have to remember it in Metro 2, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen whether Lapis will do the same. BP and Somedas, of course, won't have to worry about that.
Well, if Lapis got
Yeah,
Swing in the Breeze, he won't need Giggler, so...
That's true.
I didn't see if any of them got it or not, but
I think Mark got it, and I think Lapis got it as well. The other two didn't.
well, they have the same amount of moons, so I don't know.
Because the other two hit Giggler.
No, you're right, yeah.
getting the third musician after planting the second seed. Lapis right behind. Somedas grabbing bench friends. And looks like BP is actually doing the trumpeter sequence third instead of guitarist. Oh, that bonk could have been rough.
I mean, it just comes down to preference, whether or not you want to do that or not. Like first.
Yeah. This part is all preference.
There's generally no order to it, besides guitarist first.
No one forgot to look at the leg hint art.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing, well, hopefully no route mistakes in the events.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine it in this division at all. You got Mark already entering sewers. A decent bit ahead of the others, though BP is getting his last musician right now. It looks like Lapis just did as well.
This is probably load adjusted. BP's ahead of Lapis at the moment, but it's still pretty close.
Yeah, this is still a really close race, with Mark kind of a bit ahead of everyone else. Somedas somewhat behind everyone else. BP and Lapis very close right now. Especially with BP messing up with sewers there, starting one of the things off spinning. Not gonna be too much of a problem, but may lose some time. Well, that's gonna lose a bit more time. Mr. Dive didn't make it up to sewer treasure and fell down to his death in the poison. Pretty clean movement from the start back to recover his position. Lapis may be ahead now though. Yeah, not missing twice.
My internet went out for like 5 seconds there.
Oh. We got Mark in Festival, BP about to be there. Somedas approaching, currently making way through sewers. Potentially catch up to those in Festival, though we will see.
I'll say Lapis has a lot more coins than I would expect someone to have at this point. I guess so does BP. I feel like Mark has the right amount of coins here. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Marcus should be fine on coins here. About 700 to his name. BP's sitting on 900 right now, which is a lot.
Yeah, it was
Somedas
like
only on 357.
Yeah.
But if he's not doing outfit route, that shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Somedas about to be in Festival as well. Probably making it just before Mark is able to leave to the Monument. We're going to see Mark finishing up Metro 1 here. I can't get clear out, I get cool art, I see. We got everyone now finishing up the festival, except Somedas is behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think doing that, what Lapis just said, makes sense, but still kind of, like, he has 900 leaving Metro, and you only need, like, 1500 for the run, so it's kind of like...
Seems a bit over the top. Seems a bit excessive.
Yeah. I don't think it matters too much, but just something to keep in mind if you're trying to, like, optimize.
We got Mark finishing up Metro 1. Got the last moon from the tourist, as has Lapis. Looks like everyone opted to go for Metro Dram after the festival, which is optimal. I believe it's because the taxis can get in your way if you do it at the start of the kingdom, which can mess you up.
Yeah.
But
if you're
doing it...
Yeah, I mean, it's if you're fast enough, it doesn't matter, but it's just safer.
Yeah. And because doing it after festival, you're not going anywhere where you will be interrupted. You only go to tourist. It just doesn't matter. It's just safer to do it there. Mark getting the checkpoint outside Shiveria, which is going to be needed, and entering Shiveria. Hopefully, nothing goes badly on the out of bounds clips in snow. Ideally, he'd get the snow clip with the moon. But of course, there are backup RCCs available if he misses.
Yeah.
We'll see very shortly as he's gonna go buy this moon first, and then after looting the chest, he'll make his way up to the snow cliff.
It's kind of hard to expect anybody to lose time to the like the roll cancel clips or whatever in Div S, but it's possible. BP doing Lost and Tart second, I guess. Yeah. Mark did not get the moon clip. The first try screen clip, okay. Basically losing no time to that. That looks good from Lapis. Yep. Very nice. That looks good from BP as well. Yeah. Looks close. Get your bound bowl gets us in, folks. If I had to guess for Mark, I'd go like a low 52. 52-11 for me. BP and Lapis are also inboundable, so I'm just gonna keep the same guess for all of them. $54.01. Somedas did not get the moon clip, so he's having to do screen clip. I think he used to do upstairs. Switch to screen clip, it looks like. 5109 from Lapis. Very good. 56-7 from BP. Of course, BP gets that.
If it was going to be any of these Forerunners, it would be BP.
Yep.
Somedas about to start a Bumble here. If anyone has any more time predictions, Somedas, put them in the chat.
Go, well, I'll keep my 52-11 guess. I don't know how good he is at it, though.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay. Second bite there from Mark. About average, what we'd expect to see. Oh, Lapis. No. Okay. Is that like 4th or 5th bite, I think? You'd love to see it. The second bite, not bad. 54.93 from Somedas. Still 5-4x despite 5th try on the Snowfish. Pretty impressive. Although first bite would have been a 5-3x, so... That land for market? I don't know if that did, but I'm guessing he heard it because he's moving on. See how the fish treats Somedas. First bite, okay. So we got a first bite, 2 second bites, and a 5th bite. We got the gush and juggling segments. Also, it does look like Mark's seed planted because it's not there anymore. Fun fact, it's faster to have the Gushin be killed by the moon here on the lighthouse because it's faster to move as Mario. Mark's playing it safe and leaving the Gushin at the edge of the Captain Toad Island. Same with Lapis. BP is not doing it safe. to the Safeway, which is leaving at the edge of the Captain Island. He just dropped it off early. It is important to keep your aggression alive throughout all of this, because not doing so is just instant time loss, basically.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh,
Looks like things haven't
BP's
really
Gushing got
shifted
killed.
too much. Oh yeah, BP's Gushing is dead.
And the bonk pair.
This is unfortunate for BP. Fortunately knows some good backup movement to get over to this moon quickly.
Yeah.
But that is just going to be a bit of time lost for BP.
Mark is in the fight right now.
Lapis just entered it. BP will enter it shortly.
I don't imagine we'll see too many mess ups here. But who knows?
Yep, Mark got the boss clip. Got a pretty fast final cycle there.
Very good.
Hopefully, Lapis and BP will be able to do the same. Wouldn't really expect anything less from either.
Yeah. I mean, Lapis looks pretty good right now.
Yeah, this is looking good for Lapis. Yep. And that's a pretty good cycle as well. CBPs. And later we will also see Somedas' fight. Very smooth from BP.
I did not think that was going to work, but prove me wrong.
Actually slightly faster than Mark's and Lapis' cycles, as he was able to ground pound pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
Very nice, very smooth from BP there. It's just unfortunate that he lost some time to the Gushin earlier in the kingdom.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably about even. Still, like, I don't think anyone had a bad seaside.
Definitely not much adjustment. Yeah, BP definitely still quite even with Lapis after adjustments. Mark just ahead. Somewhat. Somedas having a good enough start to the fight. His third cycle is kind of what matters the most, though.
Seeming pretty
So let's
solid.
do this. Yeah, he's definitely ahead of the boss. He's where he needs to be. Can he exploit it? This looks fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for a little bit though.
Oh. Missed the... Oh, missed his
Oh.
ground pound and killed his Gushin. This is not good for Somedas.
Yeah, that's very rough.
Spotted another Gushin, he's gonna go after it. He's gonna have to chase the boss down towards the pillar.
They didn't like spray the boss before ground pounding there, which
You do need to do to stop it from moving away. He's letting it escape again. Managed to hit it after it stopped near the lighthouse, but that is a pretty decent chunk of time lost there. Very unfortunate for Somedas.
Well,
Nice
BP
little
might
Goomba
be.
jump from BP there, yeah.
Well, he's really far behind Lapis now. I think he might have messed up something we didn't watch.
Potentially. It's possible Lapis did like the faster Goomba jump for like full of above
I
the
don't actually
lava
think
and
that
BP
saves that
didn't.
much time.
It probably doesn't, but that could be part of it. It's
Yeah.
definitely more likely that possibly on top of that, or just independent of that, BP also may have messed something up. To have lost this much. You know, that's swag, I see. I didn't see if you did or not, so I was not aware. Mark heading to the Magma Crossing sub-area here. Very solid start, up to the first moon. And smooth ending as well. Exactly what we would expect to see here.
Yeah.
Lapis is going to be entering the sub-area now as well.
He's doing this first, and then mountain second. Which I think optimally is slightly slower, but doesn't really matter.
Looks like BP's flipping the order, getting mountains first. Pretty solid movement from Mark there. That piece of movement can be quite annoying because of the kind of weird geometry in that section, but he handled that quite well.
Yeah, I mean, there's like that RCB that you could do, like for the pillar, I guess, but hard for you to get that consistently, so
Yeah.
understandable.
Lapis is
What
doing
Lapis
that.
is going for, yeah.
Nice. Very clean, yeah. Love to see it. Yeah,
What
Lapis has been
market is
playing
a
quite well
good
here.
alternative?
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Oh,
BP missing his triple. Gonna be able to save himself with the little corn platform there. He doesn't have a cap bounce.
I would
He's
just
gonna
grab
head
the
back
hard bubble,
to
probably.
land, and yeah, he's gonna grab a bubble.
I guess you can use the cannon.
That is exactly what he's doing. Then he's just gonna dive over to the right and continue. Let's see.
Oh, Mark. Oh. Ooh, messing up.
Oh, Mark. I mean, really one of the first times we've seen Mark stumble here.
Yeah.
May give the other runners a bit of an edge that they've kind of been hoping for most of main game.
So I will say, like, I think Mark was going to
Lapis
get
messed up a bit there as well.
You can get. Oh yeah.
Lapis is struggling.
You can make it with a single jump, like off of the thing, but it's very hard to do. And I think Mark was trying to get a RCJ there, but just couldn't set it up.
A little BP. Looks like BP got this movement just fine, kind of exploiting that time lost by Mark and Lapis to catch up a bit, potentially.
Very nice movement there.
Very solid. Definitely making this race a bit closer than it previously was. Although Mark still has a decent lead, having finished the Cookatiel fight. That would have golded. Oh, that's rough. It means gold is very doable for you, though. Sure you'll get it soon.
Yeah. Very good fight from BP there. It's really just the third phase that gets to sometimes, but...
Somedas getting the Piranha Plant Moon. Hit the Fireball to get one of the torches early, which is pretty good.
Very nice.
Mark with some successful movement, getting up from the chest in Ruined. Somedas not missing the climb up to the top of that roof into the CRJ there. Unlike the slight mess-ups that Mark and Lapis had.
Yeah.
Maybe getting some time back. Although I definitely think the biggest winner in Luncheon 1 would have been BP if not for the mishap with the cannon, or like that required him to use the cannon. Yeah, everyone kind of took a bit of a beating in this luncheon. I didn't see if Somedas messed anything huge up.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I don't think anyone had like insane time loss, but
oh yeah, nothing like run ending, of course.
Yeah.
Everything was like pretty recoverable.
Now we're just in ruins, so nothing crazy here. The only thing crazy would be the chest clip, but I don't think anyone got it. Oh no.
Yeah, don't think anyone has. I think the biggest winner in this luncheon was honestly Somedas. Kind of didn't really mess anything up. Might have gained some time back. Though of course he still has to contend with the pretty big time losses he suffered in Seaside. And obviously some a bit earlier in the run as well.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, not to like, you know, put him down, but I don't think his movement is really on par with some of these other people over here. So
that could absolutely be true. Yeah, he just needs to play very consistently. He's kind of banking on his opponents messing up. And over this long of a category, it's definitely not impossible that somewhere, at some point, he will have an opportunity to make a comeback. It's not out of the question at all, but playing against other runners this consistent, he definitely is at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Especially when you can take into account the consistency of someone like Mark.
Yeah.
It could be difficult for him, but he just needs to play the best he can and see if he can make something from it.
I'm sure he can.
Like, the upset is not out of the question for Somedas.
I mean, all he needs is top 2, so...
That is very true. He doesn't need to win. He doesn't need to worry about beating Mark's consistency. As long as he can beat the other two.
Although Lapis is also pretty consistent. Like,
yeah, this is
well
true.
known for it.
Yeah. I mean, all three of these runners... I'm not sure about Somedas. I think I know the least about Somedas. But Mark,
Yeah.
BP, and Lapis are all pretty consistent runners as far as I'm aware. So...
I mean, being a top all moons runner basically requires consistency, so...
Basically, yeah, exactly. It requires so much consistency. Of course, we can see that in Mark and BP just being very much dominant in the all moon scene.
Yeah.
Not all moon skill necessarily translates to Darker, but it's definitely very helpful, especially in the post-game segments. And in the consistency side of things as well, which is important in any like category that's as long as this.
I mean, a lot of the individual moons and like sub-areas are transferable from
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
The movement is a lot of the time quite different between categories, so not everything kind of carries over. It's more so just the general confidence and knowledge with the game itself and these sub-areas.
So Mark ended up going for old shards. Lapis is getting new shards here. PP, did PP even go for dive back there? I have no clue.
I didn't see.
By the way, he didn't get it.
Nice Bowser drum from Mark. I think. I saw that. I think Mark gonna be going for the Jizo dram here.
Yeah. Pretty clean.
That looks
pretty clean.
good, yeah. Very nice.
Lapis setting up the same thing here.
Nice sub-bomber from Mark. Oh,
Never mind.
sent the bomb the wrong way. That's not ideal. BP pausing the game for Jizo dram.
Wait, what? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he just took a pause after grabbing the moon. BP all that was Lapis. Lapis also landing Sawamba. Not real. Lapis was actually able to use the Zarbomba in the way that it is supposed to be used. Mark managed to not accomplish that.
Lapis is actually like kind of catching up here to Mark.
Yeah, Lapis has been pretty well in this Bowser's so far. BP has also landed Zarbomba, putting it to good use.
Don't want to jinx anything though, but you know.
Well, we have Somedas finishing up Shard's Island. Gonna be doing the Bowser Dram Moon and proceeding to the Jizos. With adjustment, yeah, this is very close. Somedas definitively like behind, but Lapis, BP, and Mark are very close at this point.
I will say Lapis didn't get the main courtyard checkpoint, which isn't required, but like it's an easy like backup checkpoint, which is interesting.
I mean, he can get it in Bowser's too.
I guess he can, yeah.
Because he needs to go straight past it when he gets the Sand Hint art and the Moon Rock. So it's not out of the question. He can just grab it then. I'm so tired. If he exhausted right now, apparently.
Somedas getting the dram, it seems like.
Yep. It was a nice RCB from EP, but unfortunately took a bonk afterwards. So BP complaining that he messed something up on scheduling and he didn't have to pre-record. Could have just played in the race.
Well, it's fine. I mean,
how it is, I guess.
It depends on his preference of whether or not he likes to play in a pre-record or in a race.
And he says he's pretty tired right now in the chat, so it's possible that it's a good thing for him that he pre-recorded, because he might have messed up if he tried to play while being like tired. I don't know. Although playing live, I think, is a better experience overall.
He agrees. I mean, I will say it kind of just depends on how like it depends on personal preference. But like playing live, it's like you're playing under pressure and you like know how your opponents are doing, so you can like try and catch up and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique and very exciting experience.
Versus doing a pre-record where you're kind of just by yourself doing a run.
Yeah, and then you just get stressed until the race actually goes live because you don't know if you're gonna win. It's not fun. It's not as fun.
Nice new TA from Lapis there.
Mark and Lapis both finished without much issue on the mech.
I mean, some people might not like playing in a race setting, in which case doing a pre-record would be better. BP's mech is running across the arena. Oh, BP. Oh. Okay, we're good. Oh, a little stressful.
That could have been stressful. Could have been bad. But we are fine.
Yeah, Lapis on definitely potential PB pace. Honestly, Mark could also be on potential PB. I think he had a little bit of a rougher Bowser's though.
We'll see.
And like BP, like almost kind of also is on the PB pace, but like I guess Lapis is on the most PB pace.
Yeah, no one is like significantly behind PB at all. Very consistent runners, of course. It's really showing. PP clearing to definitely be on PB pace.
Well, I mean, it says it's minus 16, but or plus 16. I mean,
That's easily recoverable though in post game. Like 16 seconds isn't much in a 3-hour category. Could definitely still be a pacer.
I mean, what could we see from like a main game? Like maybe like a 120 from like both Mark and Lapis. Maybe a 121. PP's probably on like maybe like 122. BP is on Switch 1, so he does have a time disadvantage. So having like a 305 for BP would end up being like a 302. Which is
pretty solid.
Pretty good.
Mark having no issues on Cave Skip, making his way to the top of the kingdom. We'll be getting the last 2 moons in Moon 1 before moving on to the final Bowser fight and escape sequence. That's all that's left of main game. So all of our runners are going to be making their way into post game very soon. Where they will begin with Mushroom 1 in the painting chain.
Smash is now exiting Bowser's. He's probably a bit behind everybody else, but I mean, everybody else is having a pretty good run, so. There's also, you gotta consider the time adjustments.
Yeah, time adjustment also applies to BP as well. Which means he's probably a lot closer to Lapis than it initially seems. I think Mark Lucas is definitely still winning. But it's closer than it looks.
I think out of main game it's like 40 to 50 seconds. I think it's closer to 40 though.
That makes sense, because I think world peace is like 45 and any percent is 51.
Yeah.
Darker main game kind of sits somewhere in between those two.
Yeah, you don't really warp a whole lot in darker main game.
You don't.
And also don't really go to many sub areas, like yeah. So I think honestly it's probably closer to 40.
Yeah, a lot of the time saving darker comes from the painting loads and all the sub areas in post game.
Yeah.
Which comes out to a final VP capture farmings because it's kind of built and kind of hardwired into him at this point. I would assume.
Probably.
It's not like he has much else to do.
There's a bonus star for number of cap roads, and he's getting it.
Yeah, he's gonna get like a side. He's got that. Mark heading through 2D. BP landing the final fast hat. Can be entering escape as well. Lapis currently in escape, heading up towards the bridge in the 2D section. While Somedas planning Mooncave skip. Almost falling though. That was a very tight dive.
We're good though.
We'll be joining the others in the final stage of the game very shortly.
It's looking to be like a
BP going for
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like a 120, like 47 or something from Mark.
That is it for Mark Golding Moon 1. GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, 127.40, 120.47 main game for Mark Lukas. Pretty solid performance there. As he's now going to move into post game.
Lapis is not far behind. It's looking to be like a, also like a 120.25, 21.25, I think. 24, I'm wrong.
121.24 from Lapis. Best main game by 19 seconds. Lapis on a pretty solid run as well then. Everyone's playing very well here.
Yeah,
303 skip pace would be crazy. BP about to finish up. Stats claiming that BP's been in second out of Bowser's 1 after adjustments. I think it's believable. BP finishing up with a 122.01 main game.
Very good.
Well, not that far off Lapis. I definitely think BP is slightly ahead after adjustments.
Yeah, I think only slightly though, because yeah, we're going off like maybe like 40.
Yeah, definitely only like a matter of maybe 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds, somewhere in that range. But I think BP is definitely ahead. Well, Somedas has reached escape. Mark currently doing loose tail track down. And pretty smooth. Expecting similarly smooth mushroom 1 from Lapis and BP. Not a very long split, not a particularly difficult split, but definitely one that can be very clean and be very nice if pulled off correctly. Specifically with, in the case of loose tail track down. Can be a very, very, very fun and very satisfying moon if pulled off well. Which I wholeheartedly believe in these runners' ability to do.
Of course.
So far they are not disappointing. Mark finishing up Mush 1, heading into Snow 2. Lapis also now done with Mushroom 1. BP leaving the castle and we'll be done with Mushroom 1 very soon. We got Somedas finishing with a 124.19 in main game.
Not bad, not bad. It might be, could be 305, possibly.
Not out of the question, I don't think. Could be very doable. Lapis with some notes there, gonna have to go back and grab them, but that should be fine. Got Mark finishing up timer 1. By this point, Mark has already triggered the moon rock. Spawn a bunch more moons to be collected.
And now we're all in post game, which is the best part of the run. Well, in my opinion, at least.
I do agree. Mark taking on timer 3 here. He's gonna uncapture the fish, move across the land, which is a bit faster. Nice RCB over towards the stake, leading up to Shining on High. And he is going to do the triple jump here to try and get over to this ice ground pound moon,
nice.
and he has done it.
Maybe could have done it without the premium spin, but definitely safer.
It's taking it pretty safe, which is fair. Oh, we got Somedas playing a pretty clean mushroom 1 here. Mark already in Shiveria heading into the rooms. Safety's Mark staying very consistent. This is true. He's currently in Blue Joy room. Well, Lapis has also entered Shiveria. Both Mark and Lapis will be visiting all of the side rooms except for the Goomba room. Took 3 moons from each. BP also doing this little trick jump here to get over towards the Shiveria entrance to get this ground pound moon. While Somedas has now also reached Snow 2, we have everyone in the same kingdom. No one really too close to exiting either. This race is still pretty close.
I mean, I guess the closest would be Mark. He's like about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No one is nothing too crazy, I don't feel. I mean, obviously there's a lot of places where you can mess up. But generally it's not too bad. I feel like the worst part is honestly like the poison room. And I guess blowing away, but
Blowing away not considered to be a specifically particularly difficult trick to pull off. Got Mark now in the final room which he's going to be clearing out for moons, which is Shard's room.
how did that miss for Lapis there? Ground pound right up. Yeah, it is a scam moon. Mark has about a minute left. So Cascade 2. This is going for the triple jump here. Very nice. See a blowy noey attempt. Doing the triple jump. Pretty nice. Apparently the triple jump doesn't even lose that much time to do, which just kind of seems slow, but it's actually pretty fast. Power and Cascade, which I think is a much more difficult split. A lot of choke points here. Lapis also going for the triple jump. Looks pretty good. Yep. Very nice. BP is just going for the vault here. Second try? Yeah, second try. Just barely making it up without the vaults. We got Mysterious Clouds here, which is OPB, struggling with that. Let's get Mysterious Clouds. Probably the toughest part of Cascade 2, really.
Yeah, it can be a pretty fun sub area, can be pretty cool, but definitely if you're doing the fast movement for it, can be kind of rough, especially if you mess it up. Yeah. And yeah, I could see it being the hardest part of Cascade 2 because there's really not much else there in comparison.
I mean, honestly, I would say the Cloud Moon that Mark's about to do. Probably. Like,
yeah, this is probably the closest thing, and then like maybe if you're really bad at the Chain Chomp Moon with the rock. That one's not particularly hard. It's like you know you kind of know the method. That one's more just like it feels like it can BS you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That one feels more annoying than it is difficult necessarily. Lapis also in Mysterious Clouds. BP will be there very shortly. Somedas. Gonna be heading towards the end of Snow 2.
Mark did not get first try Chain Chomp there. Second try though. Not
Second
bad.
try thing.
Seeing some blowy noey attempts here. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, it worked. Never mind. I'm just wrong.
pretty good. Half skipping the jump from BP there. Also pretty solid. Got Mark buying Pirate Outfit in Cascade 2. Which I think is his preferred spot to buy it. You can buy that in any shop for Lake 2. But I'm guessing he just prefers to buy it here.
Lapis is struggling here with the chain chomp.
Yeah, Lapis having a lot of difficulty with this moon. Gives BP a bit of a chance to catch up if he can pull it off. Got Somedas also reaching Cascade with the others. They will briefly all be in the same kingdom. Mark will be exiting soon, but for a short time they will all be in the same kingdom.
BP getting it first try.
It's looking very good for BP. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
No, it's not. And he's gonna choose to just go back up manually to not despawn the chain jump moon, which I suppose is fair.
Yeah.
Doing rib jump and getting that successfully.
Okay.
Gonna talk to Peach just while he's here, which I suppose makes sense.
Might as well.
Yeah, but gonna go reattempt that moon that he missed, presumably.
Also, Lapis getting Pirate Outfit.
Yeah, Lapis also buying the Pirate a bit early. Yeah, BP and Lapis both lost a bit of time in that, oh, getting an up throw. Was that intentional? I guess it was intentional. He can just do this to get to shop now. I mean, honestly, pretty impressive backups from BP there. He kind of knew exactly what he was doing, which a lot of runners would kind of struggle with that kind of backup knowledge and flounder for a bit longer. Good on BP for kind of keeping it cool and minimizing that time loss as much as he could. Definitely something that you need to really keep in mind in these longer categories is how to back up your mistakes.
Yeah, for sure.
I would expect
the time loss.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very important. I would expect runners of this level to be pretty confident with that. And BP has definitely shown that that confidence is not misplaced at all in this group. I'm sure if a similar situation happened to Lapis or Mark or Somedas, they would be able to back it up in a similar fashion. Makes this race a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes a good Div S one.
Yeah, definitely. The Lapis finishing up the Bowser Vault. Got some coins there. Not that many. Mark speaking pirate German in the chat, which is honestly pretty
Wish
good.
I could read that, but
I'm gonna try and figure out what it says, but like, I don't know German. I can just figure it out based on pirate speak, I guess.
I mean, it says
Kind of.
ahoy.
No, yeah, ahoy is, I feel like, pretty not difficult to. Some Mr. Krabs talks in German. W. The Lapis getting the sand hint out there to break the moon rock. Who was it that missed main courtyard?
Lapis, I think.
Okay, I didn't see if you
got
got it here.
Main courtyard entrance. It's just main courtyard.
Yeah, main courtyard entrance is the important one because you warp there at the end of the kingdom. In Darker, you never warp to main courtyard. It's a very easy backup checkpoint for the 40 needed for Toadette. But there are a lot of checkpoints that are pretty easy to get in Darker, honestly. So I love this movement from Mark here. Very solid management of the Pokio there. Oh, BP just now getting the moons in the moat. Lapis is just a bit past that, having already walked to the shop island and getting Peach and the Shopping Moon. Nice bird from Mark. Oh, so it is like a Hoyland Lubbers or whatever. It's just pirate speak, but it's in German. Pretty goated, honestly.
According to the stats, it looks like Somedas is 1 minute and 13 behind, which honestly is not that bad.
Does that not say 3 minutes and 13?
Did I not say that?
I thought you said a minute.
Oh yeah, sorry. I meant to say 3 minutes and 13. Which I guess, if he keeps on pace, it would be only like 30 seconds off.
I think that is adjusted for console though. So like, that takes into account codes. Yeah, it says it there. I don't know how accurate it is, I'm assuming pretty accurate. Unfortunate for Somedas, but still a lot of game left. It's not out of the question for him to make a comeback just yet. He's gotta... really just has to play consistently and play opportunistically here. Play consistently and take advantage of any time losses that his opponents might suffer. Looking at the PBs, it's kind of a given that if his opponents all play really well, he's gonna really struggle to compete as he has the worst PB out of the 4. But he is in a position to potentially exploit any time losses that they take. That's gonna be the role that he kinda has to play in this race.
Yeah.
And as of right now, Mark is pretty in control of this race, as he's significantly ahead of everyone else. BP's not far off after load adjustments, but
Definitely
Mark
not, but
definitely
yeah.
in command of the race here. It's all kind of currently depending on how well he's able to keep playing. And it looks like pretty well, as he's taken another gold in Bowser's 2, according to Mark in the chat.
Bro's just gonna get sub 3 this run.
He just is. Smutty is blown away by this. By the amount of golds we've seen from Mark today. Mark is in Seaside 2. BP just gonna have to take on the moons in the arena, as well as, of course, the Invader moon, which he'll likely do as he's on Switch 1. And after that, he will move to Seaside. Guess what? Lapis leaving us guessing here.
I had a guess.
Gold?
A gold as well.
Gold. Lapis playing very well as well. Been a lot of golds from both Lapis and Mark. I mean, it's a great time to pull out all these golds now. It's a pretty important match.
BP's playing well, is he gonna get an invader here? I don't think he is.
Yeah, he is.
He is. When is he gonna do outfits? Because I wonder.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's true, because feel like if he's gonna do outfits, he'd still get lunch and shop, even though it's technically like.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing outfits, it would be slow, but if you are doing outfits, it would be faster. Maybe he's just gonna skip a moon later. He might just prefer in beta to something else. I don't know what that would be.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see if he still does outfits.
Oh, Mark getting unlucky.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That Gushion's kind of annoying. You can't just get unlucky and not be able to avoid that, unfortunately.
I guess if you, well, what would you skip? You gotta skip something.
Somedas getting
already...
Bowser knows Moon in Bowser's 2, which is not typically where it's obtained. You'd get it in Bowser's normally. Yeah, possibly. Or is it a preference thing? Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's so he can do whatever like spin throw setup he just did for the bunny, because he comes with like, if you come from the wire from the nose, you have height and you can just dive and spin throw, which I think what he did.
Also, Mark only hit one of the question blocks there, which made it work, but it's just kind of gonna be odd.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit weird. It's still should be fine, but yeah, it's definitely strange.
But like, BP doesn't need Lunch 2D because he did do IP clip, so it's like.
So what would he be skipping even?
I don't know. I don't know the next lowest moon in the route. Like.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Not many.
Unless he just doesn't do outfits. I don't know. We'll see in the next few kingdoms if he buys the pirate outfit. He's not buying it here. Possibly in Wooded.
Mark did not land fish stick here, which I think he tried to.
That is unfortunate. See if Lapis or BP can get it. I mean, Lapis is in the 2D maze right now. Hitting all 3 blocks. It's fair. Using the platform to get back quickly.
Somedas is getting the invader here.
Yeah, which makes sense because he's on Switch 1. I don't know if he's doing outfits. Yeah, Mark just kind of at any percent movement section. He's getting kind of past that now, but there is a section where you kind of just do some any percent movement from chest all the way to fish clip and to the Sphinx Vault. But now that's kind of over. Oh yeah, W fished it from Lapis, gonna save a bit of time with a Mark. Showing some cracks in Mark's lead here, but it's still very solid and not at a risk of being shattered completely anytime soon. I think Mark went for it, but he did miss.
Yeah, I missed. Not as required in this. Oh no, BP. Yeah, fell down the few block hole. But yeah, it's not as required for like this as all moons.
I was curious what strat teams were. We have Mark about to finish up Seaside too. Getting the last boon here. After which point he will enter Wooded 2. Wooded 2 will begin with the fight with Talk Drift. And the story mode immediately preceding it. Well, BP also got Fish Dip.
Nice. I think it's been a bad seaside for Lapis though, actually, so maybe some time save, we'll see.
Yeah, potentially. I'd believe it.
He got Fish Dip and everything else seemed pretty solid.
Now entering Wooded. Looks like he did save some time. Those stats are actually up to date.
Yeah.
BP kind of in the final part of Seaside 2 here. To slip to the nesting spot, and then it's going to be the final few moons before he takes the painting to Wooded. Well, Mark is currently engaged in the Talk Drift fight. Only one more phase to go. Who's ahead, Lapis or BP? I'm not sure at this point. May potentially be BP.
I think it's pretty close.
It's very close. Lapis
is like a minute into Wooded, and BP is like 30 seconds into Wooded, or like 20. Is he enough to get Peach?
Don't miss Peach. Yeah, Lapis had a cleaner Seaside compared to BP, so...
They have the same amount of moons, though. Well, do they? No, they don't.
I think BP should have one extra.
Invader.
Yeah. That is true.
I mean, out of Bowser's 2, they're like basically tied, it looks like. So probably Lapis is ahead. But it's 124 behind Mark and then 125 behind Mark, so. Maybe this is struggling to get moon here.
You got BP entering the Talk Drift fight. Lapis just finished it. So probably about like 2 minutes between the RTA, if I were to guess. At the length of the Talk Drift fight. Well, Mark already...
Narg.
Adjustment is 245, yes. Right now, the full adjustment won't be in play because there's still a lot more loads left in the game. BP estimating about 140 right now is the adjustment.
Sounds about right, but I guess I can check the sheet real quick.
Mark getting the Captain Toad jump. It's not particularly hard, but is annoying to miss. BP finishing the Talk Drift fight. We got Lapis about to take on this sequence with the tank moons. Yeah, this is really close between BP and Lapis, though we do have to keep in mind that BP is a moon up because of Invader.
Yeah.
Not like Luncheon Shop is a particularly short moon by any means, but
Yeah.
it is worth keeping in
BP
mind.
might be getting a pirate here though, or not.
That's true.
I remember
he's
all
not
like
getting it.
it's either like people getting a Cascade or Wooded. So...
BPA like once in a lifetime Metro pirate wearer. He did say he hates the pirate outfit. So it's possible he just gets it as late as possible.
I mean, he might just prefer the Mario outfit to pirate. Doesn't mean he hates it, but
he did say like the big pirate hat gets in the way. Pirate outfit is fine, but it makes my movement worse. Okay.
Oh.
Has infinite aura. You get it in cap 1.
Wearing it in Snow 1, especially when you get changed out of the outfit.
The BP.
Also, I guess did Mark do Visible Road? Because he came from the top to do Bird Cycle.
See if he did. He is in the midst of Bird Cycle right now. Somedas finishing Talk Drift, by the way, so they are all in the same kingdom once again.
Yep.
We got Lapis just in this segment here before. Why is everyone going for that goopy clip? Oh, did Lapis go for the Econonaut clip? I'm not sure why everyone's choosing to go for it.
Back up. Did BP miss something?
Back up for that later. It's tech. Okay.
Oh, I missed the observation nut. I see.
I see. Know what's about to happen. Oh no. We got Lapis taking the Flower Road for the Bird Cycle floating moon there.
That's typically what you're supposed to do if you're not doing the Invisible Road. But yeah. Oh no, BP falling into deep woods.
Oh, that's not... Not what you want to see. I mean, at least he has a way out. But that is very rough. Very rough indeed. Lapis almost certainly ahead now.
For sure.
BP probably...
Missed
Lapis
shard.
missed the last shard? Is
I mean, it
there a
should be
game plan
fine.
here? Was that accidental? I mean, he can just get the shard.
Yeah. Seems like he's good on the bird cycle as well. So he's just gonna get
Now
that
he's gonna
later, I
grab the
guess.
shard. You can still peep the backup, I guess, in the corner nut clip.
For observation nut.
Oh, for observation nut. I see.
I mean, he did get an extra moon with Invader, so...
True. Is his backup just to not get it? I feel like he's teasing this backup as if there is a backup to watch for. Well, Mark is about to finish Wooded 2. Has really been, I mean, Lapis has been playing pretty well. BP's kind of lost some time to these mistakes. Well, Mark's kind of playing pretty well here. Still. Now entering Sand 2.
I mean, he should have gotten the observation deck checkpoint, so it's not even a matter of, like, maybe he just does it before bird cycle or something.
Yeah, you could just do like a scuffed bird cycle. I guess that's what he's gonna do. He's warping up. He's just getting it now.
And I guess he can jump from the top, so I guess...
This used to be the route, I see. I guess scuffed bird cycle is the backup. Fair enough. Not a horrible backup at all.
I mean, it should theoretically get it, so... I mean, bird cycle is not that tight.
Yeah, he should be fine here. Peach and Obsnut, and then bird cycle. I see.
Lapis Golding.
Lapis Golding, nice. Oh, BP. Oh no, don't miss the bird.
Oh, I think he's gonna miss it.
He might miss it.
Oh wait, how is the bird just like all the way over there? Wait, what?
Oh my god, he's goated with it, I guess. Oh, he still missed it.
Why did I even say anything?
BP.
How is the bird all the way over there though? I guess maybe the bird wasn't loaded or something. But he has Invader, so he doesn't...
I guess
has...
so, yeah. If he just gets both that and 2D. I've missed about in every race despite doing it in literally every All Moons run. Yeah, that's Lapis missing the Sand 2 bird cycle. BP dying in Breakdown Road. BP kind of falling apart here. Really rough to see. Somedas unfortunately taking a hit in flooded pipes as well. Yeah, things are kind of falling apart for the two Switch 1 runners. Especially for BP in this wooded. Backup moon is fire in the cave. Why is Invader a thing then? What? I don't understand.
I guess he does Invader instead of Fire in the Cave.
Invader faster was perfect verb.
I guess I can see that.
Invader is fast switch one as well because Metro Shop is slow. Okay. What do you
Well,
buy?
yeah, then where do you buy Pirate Outfit?
Sand? I mean,
You don't go in the sand shop.
I don't. Where are you buying Pirate? Is he just not doing outfit route at all? John had some other weird stuff, so I committed to wooded, no pirate. You'd normally buy in wood. Oh. So what exactly are you gonna do about that? Is the question.
I mean, I guess he's just gonna get Metro Shop and buy it there. Kind of has to.
No, I guess so, since he
So
missed the bed
last,
cycle. Yeah. No, that makes sense, I guess. Being a bed cycle, Somedas currently doing it right now. Oh, Mark's just in the Oasis, clearing things out. Gonna be doing the fishing moon very shortly.
Rage first bites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looked like first bite. It's kind of hard to see with no audio and no, you know, the kind of blends in with the sand a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, BP's taking a break.
Yeah. Yeah, BP kind of explaining his whole approach to wooded bed cycle.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, fair enough to like have that whole thing planned out. Probably a good thing for just keeping your cool and minimizing time loss. Gotta respect it.
I'll be using the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Mm. I'm gonna forfeit in this split because I figured I'd not get top 2, and I thought I had fights to catch the next day. I see. Yeah, so we are gonna see a forfeit from BP, unfortunately. There's the end of that break. I didn't see if he hit bird cycle and sand too. Yeah, things have kind of fallen apart for BP. And we are now seeing Lapis. You did? Okay. Thank you. We are now seeing Lapis kind of take that second place spot. Nice bullet the ones from Lapis. Love that. That was brilliant. And Mark still leading here, just playing very, very, very safely, very consistently, as he is known to do. And just keeping this lead going. It's not out of the question for Lapis to potentially still contest this, But it's all depending on how much Mark messes up, and he's been pretty good at not doing that so far. To the surprise of, I'm sure, not too many of the people watching right now. No major mistakes, Mark. Definitely. That's what they call him. Everyone calls him that. Where do you stream when you do this live? Restreamers provide a stream key to a hidden account, and you stream to that. Not even you know the account that you're streaming to. Account is hidden for good reason. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy, Noah Seacrest. They just send you a stream key, you put it in, and you go live. Not really much needs to change on your end. It's mostly just the admins and restreamers doing much of the management, which, fair play to them for that. It is much appreciated, of course. We got Mark finishing up his business on the Shards Island with the second timer challenge. Sand Kingdom timer challenge 2. Taking a death, head back up to the tower. Got this part. Oh. Oh, you're gonna miss Jaxie. No. Okay. Definitely had a few struggles in the poison swamp. But navigated things fine.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. We got Mark heading over to Lone Pillar and finishing Sand 2. Heading into Metro. Just a WSM moment.
Yep, WSM being WSM.
BP did pause his timer. Oh, BP fishing right now. Lapis just on Shards Island, about to do the timer challenge. And Mark beginning the first stages of Metro 2. Mark's view, I'm not sure it's on the sheet. I will get the sheet. Blind fish and it ran away, killed Mental.
Oh no, Lapis taking a death. Very unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, so unfortunate. Yeah, looks like that's BP done here.
Do you take a... is he forfeiting?
Yeah. He did reveal while you were gone, he revealed in chat that he was gonna forfeit in Sand 2.
Damn.
And to expect that, because he lost a significant amount of time in Wooded, and he thought he had a flight to catch, which he did not. But he thought he did.
That sucks.
So yeah, decided to take a forfeit. Yeah. Metro 2 gonna be slow. This is actually super break, and I look, he didn't realize I was on menu. Oh, this isn't the forfeit yet. Alright, okay, my bad. Wasn't familiar with your failed break game. Invalid break game.
New strat, take an invalid break in the middle of the run. We got Mark going to be taking on the park, which is a bit of a weird part of the game. Because you're running through a weird bird cycle here. So the bird can be flying around the park. And also a bit of a cycle with the dog. As dog needs to dig in 2 separate spots. Mark navigating it very well.
Yeah.
He also already got the other, more static moon that needs to be gotten in the park, which is hidden in the scrap. And he's doing this dram with the roll cancel there. Solid. Very solid performance there.
Of course. Can't expect anything less from Mark.
Of course, of course. And now heading up to Dizzying Heights and the timer challenge up here. Note the presence of swaying in the breeze right down there because he didn't get it in Metro 1. That was because of Giggler. It was replaced by the Iron Girder. What's Mark's PB? Oh, sorry, I was going to answer because I pulled up the sheet, but I forgot.
Like
No, Mark's PB is 3027.
Which he got in a race.
Very nice. It is. I mean, I saw that it was an improvement from his PB at sign up, but I didn't know it was literally in a race. You link the sheet. I think it's just available in the community event server somewhere.
Oh, another pause.
Yeah,
Is this
somebody's
the
linked it.
forfeit?
Is this the forfeit? It might be. Now we have Lapis doing the park movement as well.
Is there like a schedule command?
I think somebody linked the sheet.
That also links to the sheet though. Exclamation mark schedule.
Oh, does it? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. But yeah, for anyone else wondering, just go
Lapis.
to the Darker Announcements channel, which is where these schedules are posted, and there is a link to the sheet in those messages.
Lapis is doing Metro Toad.
Yeah, Toad.
What do you substitute for this moon?
I
know
don't
people
know.
do it.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Not exactly familiar with Toad Route. Oh, for Deluxe will not happen. No. That's devastating. He said he missed Sandbird. Oh, yeah, no, I remember this. Yeah, he did miss Sandbird. So I guess he's just replacing Sandbird with Metro Toad. Yeah, 64 is 35 purples. I think I realized that during my All Moons run the other day, because I also forgot about that. Devastating news. That is devastating, honestly. Rest in peace, Outfit Route Deluxe.
What is Outfit Route Deluxe? Is it like
Outfit Route, but like more outfits?
Oh. What are you gonna get, like the cowboy outfit or something? Like
we're gonna get
55
Clown.
sand purples.
We're gonna get 8 outfit moons from Toadette. Because if you go in an outfit sub area, both of the moons in there count. So like you just do you do Clown, you do Metro outfit clip, and somebody wanted to do Mushroom outfit room, but the outfit's too expensive to work in. The purples for it.
Yeah.
It's a real shame that that wouldn't work, because it totally would have been faster.
Yeah, totally. For sure.
nipple outfit. Trust.
Just making coins more tight.
Let's do darker dupes at this point, bro. This many coins.
True.
Caveman, boom. So real. Just to replace one of the current outfit moves with the lock-in outfit. That's so true, I'm gonna do that. Trust. Clown route.
What's the lock-in outfit? Oh, the clown.
Clown outfit. Looks like BP is back in the game. When is the forfeit? He's been hyping up this forfeit. I'm waiting for it. It's a slow burn. What if he lied? You gotta let me simmer. He's gonna go in the luncheon outfit room!
Reference.
Holy reference. Oh, he remembers.
My all moons brain rot.
He does finish Sand too, okay. You know, Mark's in Lake too, so he's made it out of WSM. Lapis will be following shortly as he's about to get the last few moons in Metro 1. Or Metro 2. That is not Metro 1. He has in fact been here before. Well, Somedas is also in Metro 2. Seems to apparently be 6 minutes behind at a Wooded 2. Which makes sense, that Wooded 2 is pretty rough for him, so unfortunately, chances of him catching up, at least to Mark, are getting a bit slimmer. And Lapis still pretty far ahead as well.
Yeah.
Could be rough for Somedas, unfortunately. It's not looking good. 302 hard on not dead. Lapis, if Lapis keeps locking in here, he could manage to pull off a 303 skip, which would be crazy.
I believe.
Oh, and the stats seem to be messed up again. I don't think Lapis is 10 minutes behind. Some pretty good glide on movement from BP. It's gonna fix itself in a bit. Thank you, Smutty. It's good to know.
I think that was like first bite for Lapis there, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Very good for lake fishing.
Oh,
Usually it's a pretty annoying
BP
one.
with the death.
Oh no, not the death. Devastating, truly.
Seems to be getting everybody.
Unsalvageable death. So true.
Yeah.
I mean, you're all the way back at the tower, bro. How do you salvage that? Mark now doing like outfit clip. Hopefully not too much of a roadblock. No cliff seed, Sag. So true and real. All moons reference.
Mark was too far to the left there and fell down.
Oh, Mark, please. Okay.
Did he do that with a MCCT? Like a...
He did.
Like an MCCT roll cancel?
Unfortunately, if his first clip didn't work out, but he managed to get it the second time without losing too much extra time. Will Lapis be able to get it a bit quicker and potentially save some time? Time will tell. For now, pretty satisfactory performance from Mark. He is now proceeding through Lake 2.
I wouldn't say satisfactory, but because he did fall down.
That is true.
But
for this race, though, it will do as long as Lapis doesn't like do really well on it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, if we're looking at like PB potential, it's much less satisfactory, of course, which is unfortunate. Yeah, now getting the second of 3 outfit moons, being the Pirate Moon, set up all the way back in Cascade. At least in Mark's case, it was in Cascade.
Yeah.
Now heading into Jump, Grab, Cling, and Climb. Lapis gone for Lake Outfit clip.
Is that first try?
I think it was second try, but that's very clean.
Yeah, very good.
Love to see that from Lapis. Gonna save a good chunk of time with our Mark there. It's probably the most significant mistake Mark's made in a while was falling down there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at least that I've seen.
Still was able to be recovered pretty well, but just kind of goes to show he hasn't made that many huge mistakes so far. Yo, I heard Jump, Grab, Cling, and Climb. Well, well, well. Mark with a very clean luncheon bunny. Just jumping straight back over to the tourist. Well, Lapis also coming up towards the end of Lake 2.
The dog is just
And
like
also getting the pirate.
okay. I was just say that the dog is like directly on the thing, but got it.
Mark breaking the Moonrock and Luncheon. Now Lapis heading into Jump, Grab, Cling, Climb. Got Somedas coming up on the end of Metro 2 here. Unfortunately, the distance between him and Lapis is only growing.
Yeah. I mean, don't want to count him out just yet, but it's looking pretty dire.
I mean, yeah. Well, especially if oh, missed the timer challenge moon. Especially if BP was not lying about the fact that he was gonna drop. Somedas is in last. He does need to get top 2, but that's just going to depend on if Lapis can keep this up. Oh, of course, there's not really much Somedas himself can do at this point to kind of recover this. It's going to be down to Lapis messing up. Which is not the best position to be in, but
Definitely
still can't
not.
necessarily be counted out yet. Lapis with a pretty strong start. He's definitely playing through some strong nerves here. I mean, he's on pace to skip a whole minute barrier, which is a pretty big deal at this level.
For sure. Yeah.
So I mean, can't blame him for being quite nervous about this. Just hopefully he can work through it and it doesn't cost him the run.
Yeah.
We can only hope. We got Mark buying the final outfit of the run, being the mechanic outfit. It's gonna get him that last outfit moon, as the mechanic moon is gonna be right on his way over towards lunch and shards. Not lunch and shards, lunch and slots. I don't know how to speak English. And that third outfit moon is gonna qualify him for a Toadette achievement at the end of the run.
Yeah, I guess we'll be seeing a volcano cave as well. BCC. Shouldn't be a issue, hopefully, but you never know.
Yeah, we are going to see VCC from Mark Lukas here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. He absolutely knows how to do this pretty well. Yeah, BP now buying, at last buying the pirate outfit in Metro.
Oh,
Somedas dying in, dying in poison waves. Unfortunate.
Okay, looks good for Mark. You kind of had to do a second lava boost there.
Which is a bit unorthodox, but it worked out. Cinema VCC. And that's gonna finish up painting chain. He's about to move down.
BP.
Oh, BP.
Yeah. Long jumping too early there.
Didn't get copy back. This was gold pace Metro. Oh no.
Now it's just an average Metro.
Yeah, the Metro has become very average, unfortunately. And that's 401, which I believe is the correct number for outfit route with no IP clip. Or no IP skip.
Yeah, normally you'd have 400 with IP skip, according to the route doc, but you get 2 in IP and then you skip Invader, so.
Comes up to 401. BP missing the lake painting and dying at the end of Metro 2. That's a new one. That's a death of all time.
Definitely a new one.
That's definitely a new one, yeah. It's like he's still pressing on. Where is this man gonna forfeit? He's been saying it. He might. I feel like he was just lying.
Somedas is going for outfit clip now. So he was doing.
Oh, Lapis dying in VCC.
Oh
no. Ooh. Lapis going in for the second attempt.
Looks good. Yep.
Yeah,
damn,
much better this time. That's rough though, yeah. Unfortunate.
Somedas is really struggling here with this outfit clip. I didn't expect him to go for outfit route, but I guess. Yeah.
He might have learned it just very recently and he's not quite adjusted to outfit clip yet.
Yeah.
Which would explain what we're seeing here.
There we go.
There we go. 302 dead. Unfortunate. But yeah, still solid pace for Lapis even after that. Got to keep an eye on that going forwards.
Oh, is Lapis?
Oh, but he's down a moon. Not
Where did he
good.
miss?
I mean, he backed up Sandbird with Toad, so where did he miss one? I mean, I
Did
guess
he
you just
get
get one.
Giggler Moon, maybe? Did he miss Giggler?
Oh, he may have forgotten to get Iron Girder. Yeah. Because he did miss Giggler. He didn't go back for it in Metro 1, I know that. Because I don't think he skipped Swing in the breeze. Did he get Giggler Moon? Oh, he did, apparently. BP dying in Poison Waves. Near the end of Poison Waves as well. Devastating, kind of. Dying again!
Damn.
BP just continuing to melt down here.
Well, so now we're in Lost 2, by the way, which is...
Oh my god, BP!
Okay.
Yeah, Mark.
Lost 2 is a difficult split. Oh, when he resets. There it is.
Yep, he's done. There it is. But yeah, to catch up with Mark and Lapis, they are in Lost 2, which, as you said, it can be a pretty rough split.
Yeah, basically, any mistake just leads to a death, and yeah, just like minus 30 seconds.
Yep. Lost is just generally a pretty rough kingdom in just any Odyssey speedrun, because any mess up can be very punishing. I mean, obviously, you look at Lost 1 or Lost in like post-game categories or Lost any percent, and it's I mean, any mistake is death or you get kleptoed. And then in Lost 2 and post-game categories, it's just death if you mess up. So, you know, not a very forgiving kingdom at all. Can be a rough one to navigate. Fortunately, it looks like Mark made it through without much issue, and we can hope that Lapis will do the same. So far, he's pretty good with this.
Yeah.
Think back to Wooded 2 in case you missed something Toadette related. Yeah, BP making a good point with Lapis that Lapis golded Wooded 2 with some mistakes, so if his gold was any good before that, it's possible that's where he missed the moon, so the gold is fake. And
He could have missed like the nut like before, like near the painting island, whatever that one's called, like the 80% moon.
maybe
That's a common
not
one
on the
forgets.
tall fence.
Yeah.
Potentially. Because there's a lot of potential places where you can get that. The optimal one, obviously, being during timer 3.
Yeah.
But it's possible he forgot. His word goal is like 10 seconds slow, so it's possible it's real. That's also true.
By the way, it's probably gonna end up being like a lunch 2D kind of backup here.
Yeah. Lunge 2D is always the safest backup, I feel like. Oh. Oh, wait, that was just a death warp. I thought he was a bit earlier in Cap 2. I thought he missed Moonrock Jump or something.
No.
Yeah,
Funny
that's
death
just
warp.
the death warp from Mark. There. Scared me for a second. Because I was focusing on Lapis. I don't know where Mark was. I just saw a death. But yeah, he's fine. Lunch TD, or if you don't want to do foodie skip, then do lunch shots.
Oh no, Somedas. Damn.
Oh, rough.
Turnip to death.
Turnip. I'm just dying to that turnip movement there, unfortunate.
I can look back in the VOD, try and
Dreaded
find
turnip.
what moon Lapis missed, excuse me.
Potentially. Could also get rolling sub area and skip cracks. Something. That's an option. But yeah, hopefully it's just not something that's needed for Toadette. I think for Toadette, it's like, it's 2D moons and timer challenges you can't miss. That's what's tight for Toadette.
And
As long as
Captain Toad, but like he got
he
Metro
got an
Captain
extra toad though, so he's fine.
Yeah. Then like Hat and Seek.
Yeah,
Like that.
but there isn't yeah. So I think it's 2Ds and timers he needs to worry about. I doubt it was one of those. You're good on getting top 2, so I'd high roll that it's not Toadette. Goombet as well, actually. I forgot about Goombet.
Well, Goombet's kind of hard to miss because it's like.
Yeah, Goombet's like easy to like. That's not a That's not a hard one to remember for what it do. Because it's like it's right in between the moons that you're getting in that section.
Mm-hmm.
Like you jump straight down, like to get Goombet. You come up right next to it from over the cliff's edge. So, although if we're trying to think outside of Wooded 2, then it's possible he missed a Hat and Seek somewhere, which would not be good. Got the hidden copy in Metro after Seed Moon.
I mean, it looked like Lapis. Hold on. I don't think he missed a Wooded Moon. Let me check. How many moons do you have leaving Wooded? I'm gonna check.
I'm not sure how many you're meant to have exactly. I just know that you get like the full count shortly into Sand 2, so you're meant to have like almost, I think, 150. I don't know the exact number. Rooftop and Lake 2, most missable moon of all time. We have Mark and Moon 2, pretty short split. Just get basically Moon 2 just setting up for stuff later on with Captain Toad and the Tourist, as well as the Cap Hint art, as it's pretty fast to look at in Cap 2 and pretty fast to get in Moon 2. And then, of course, the other 2 moons are just ones that are very close to where you're doing all this. So just 5 very quick moons, mostly to set up for Tourist and Mushroom 2. Nice bird from Lapis there. And Somedas is moon dumping, hoping to see 401. Just as Mark did. And yeah, 401. Lapis died, by the way. I see. That is rough. Sign is more jank for me. Nice timer challenge moving for Lapis there. We have Mark entering Luncheon 3. Which is where you briefly kind of re-enter the painting chain to take the painting to Mushroom.
Yeah.
And finish out the run. Yeah, TCO, I guess, is a bit missable. I meant to do danger sign shoot. Oh. That was going to be the backup. I guess lunch 2D it is.
Yeah, lunch 2D.
Yeah, Lapis going to be heading through Moon 2. Looks like Somedas took a death in Lost 2, which is rough. Considering he doesn't have this moon, it's possible he just died basically straight after getting the moon rock. Which isn't too slow, but still not ideal. Danger sign's surely not slower than 2D lunge. I feel like it wouldn't be. But he forgot to get it.
Oh, I figured out what moon Lapis missed, and it's not good.
What did he miss?
He missed Hat and Seek in the Metro sub area.
Oh, he missed People's Room, Hat and Seek? Did he just do like any % People's Room?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, that is very bad, actually. That is tight for Toadette, if I'm not wrong. Is it
Yeah,
not?
so he's gonna need 2.
Yeah,
I
so he
mean,
needs
probably
2
should be
backup
lunch
moons.
shards.
Yeah, it would be Shards, would be the next one. Because he's
Damn.
already skipped all the other backups. The best would have been rolling sub-area and cap, but he's past it now. Oh, that's really rough. Unfortunate for Lapis. Might kind of seal that second place position beyond a huge mess up from Mark. Not gonna kill PB, though. With a pace this big, I don't think this kills PB at all.
It could kill 303 though.
That would be unfortunate to happen. Just do spinning athletics. We found out the moon Mark missed. We found out the moon Lapis missed, Mark. Sorry. We found out the moon Lapis missed. It was a Hat and Seek moon. Hat and Seek in People's Room.
Yep.
So... yeah, he needs to back up the Toadette achievement. The sneaky guy. I feel like spinning athletics is probably slow. Yeah, spinning athletics doesn't feel too fast, and also it's annoying and evil.
Hear me out. What if we do a mushroom refight and skip a moon?
Oh, it's so true. Refight Cookateel. 64 outfit. Wait, so true. Lock in. Chamachi, hear me out. I didn't see which track Lapis did. 4 or 46.
I know Lapis picked track 46. I don't even have to question it.
W. The correct track.
Yeah, just doing lunch shards now.
No, I feel similar about that. About spinning athletics 212. Because like I think it is a very cool and well designed sub area, but I hate doing it fast. I hate actually playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Metro did feel fast for getting 2 backups.
Oh, Somedas is
Yeah,
having a rough
you
time
skipped
with
some
spin
whole
recta.
dialogue there. Also, yeah, Somedas is struggling here.
I mean, to be fair, Hat and Seek is like what, like 5 or 10 seconds out of the way.
Yeah, I mean it's not a particularly slow moon, so the gold might still be real. Was it a gold? I don't remember. But like it couldn't have been a gold with 2 backups.
I mean, you
But,
got
like,
Captain Toad, so probably not.
the fast Metro 2, it was probably a pretty good Metro 2 still, but like, I mean, would it have been a gold without Captain Toad? Was wondering. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Oh wait, Mark.
it's Mark.
Did he miss
What?
a seed earlier?
Yes, I guess he did. So he's doing manual DSTA. It's gonna lose some seconds to waiting for the seed to grow. You noticed it very quickly though, and just planted the seed and did the DSTA. So
Yeah.
not too much of an inconvenience there. You should still be fine.
Gardeners hate this trick. Let's fast forward your clock, SMH. Mark about to go for the Goombet jump. This is funny comparing it to bone meal from Minecraft.
Kinda.
W.
Bone meal versus time machine. Oh no, Somedas with a Equinbird death. Equine,
Fortunate.
Equin, however you say it. English is a
You got-
hard language sometimes. There we go.
True. You got Mark about to enter 2D. And yeah, Lapis had to do shards and 2D and launch in 3. Right, with Mark currently stuck with Toadette for a few minutes. Keep an eye on Lapis. Who it seems did not forget to plant any seeds. And yeah, Lapis's PB pace has been completely diminished, but it's still... He is still slightly ahead, about 18 seconds ahead of PB. Which this late in the run is still... That's still
Was
pace.
Is that Moon 2 or Luncheon 3? Because I feel like...
Yeah, stats might be... Am I crazy or am I still down one? You had 19 leaving lunch in 3. Aren't you supposed to have 18 normally? He got 2 backups. He got 2D. I saw him do that. I think he got shards.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He should be at 20 with 2 backups. He should have 1 more moon.
Here, I'll go check.
Like, did he forget another moon in lunch in 3? Yeah, good question. Yeah, did you forget the random moon after? He's not risking it. He's getting a Yoshi moon. Okay.
He had 436 leaving Moon 2. Is that right?
You're supposed to have 437, but of course we knew he was down 1.
Okay.
what we were concerned about is he had 19 leaving lunch in 3. Like, he had 19 banked. But he's supposed to have 20 if he gets 2 backups. So I think he missed 1 in lunch in 3.
Oh, yeah.
But he's now backed it up with a Yoshi Moon.
Okay.
And is now entering Toadette, but at the same time Mark leaving it. Mark's just now dumping his moons and heading to Darker Side. And yeah, this is probably going to be, as Muddy's saying, the only real time for us to do shoutouts. So I'll run that real quick. Shoutouts to the runners for this run. Mark, Lukas, Somedas, BP, and Lapis for participating in Division S of the SMO Community Darker Side Open.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Lapis missed Luncheon Captain Toad.
Oh. Yeah. Captain Toad's tight. That could be bad if they are.
Well, he got Metro, so it should be fine.
That's true, actually. I think he's okay. But yeah, shoutouts to my co-commentator, Seaman Rulo, for being in the booth with me for this race. Much appreciated.
Shout out Nimbus for also commentating.
My pleasure. Shoutouts to Smuddy for restreaming. We would not have this race without his efforts. So much appreciation there. And shoutouts to the organizers, especially to 12-7 for putting together this whole system and all the tech that we've been using for the races. But also to all of the organizers as well, in equal measure, for bringing us this tournament and putting everything together for us. And thank you to everyone watching in the Twitch chat right now. Wouldn't be the same without all of you. Well, Somedas not being able to decide between track 4 and track 46, so picking a song that just isn't even correct. As the choice was too paralyzing. Mark on 1 heart right now. There is a heart at Uproot Skip, so hopefully he just gets that. And he's fine. Or ideally, just doesn't take damage. But yeah, he's gonna get this heart.
I mean, the heart basically loses nothing, so...
Yeah, true. Yeah, of course. I thought he was gonna get it either way, but ideally he just... Even if he's gonna get the heart, he just wouldn't take damage for the rest of Darker Side. That would be ideal. Somedas accidentally re-entering the story cave. The volcano cave there.
Oh, he fell down.
Yeah, he fell.
Did he not get the Fire Piranha Plant Moon in Lunch 1? But
and you need the Fire Piranha Plant Moon in Lunch 1 because you only leave with 18.
Yeah.
In Darker. I know in all moons, if you kill the plant, you can just get it later, like in Lunch 2.
Yeah.
And I was very annoyed the first time that I tried that in a Darker run and realized that I didn't have enough moons to leave the kingdom. Thankfully, that has only happened in my second ever run and never since.
Yeah, once it happens once, it'll never happen again.
Yeah. As the All Moon's brain rot kicked in, I thought I could skip it. W Scarecrow for Mark. Back it up by getting piled on the salt. I see. And then you just get the Piranha Plant in Lunch in 3. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll remember that for future in case I kill the plant. And that is a very nice glide on skip. That is plenty of height markers. Fine right now.
Yeah, Lapis.
Well above all those little flies there. PB dead, 3 or 4 alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip Lapis. And a minute ahead coming out of painting Jane. But just PB kind of bled throughout the endgame splits because of the missed moons.
Yeah, I can understand being upset about that. And that kind of
yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, this was it was looking really good for Lapis, but while he is going to secure the second place finish against Somedas, he's unfortunately kind of out of the running to PB, that's gotta sting after a run like that.
Yeah. I think it's... Is it gonna be... It's gonna be a 301 flat, I feel like. Oh. The 301 flat. GG's to Mark.
Yeah, GG Mark. Fortunately missed the 300, but still very solid run, very solid finish.
Yeah. I mean, to put it into perspective, that's better than everybody else's PB here.
That's very true, yeah. Solid finish for Mark. Very much deserved first place finish. Putting on a very good showing. That's going to be Mark qualified for the Division S bracket. And I believe he is going to be a very strong force in that semi-final match when we get there.
Yeah, definitely.
Lapis currently looking to take that second qual spot. Fortunately, Somedas kind of out of the running for it unless Lapis melts down here. But of course, there is another qualification match next week. Yeah, Lapis gone for Darker FRS. First part successful. The second part's looking good.
That's pretty good.
W. PP's forfeit is adjusted for console. True. Yeah, Lapis now heading up to glide on skip. Yeah, there is another round next week. So this is not Somedas' last chance to qualify. Same goes for BP, of course, because he forfeit this week.
Yeah.
But next week, of course, is the last chance match. Where two losers of this race will play against the two winners of the do or die match, taking place later this week. And we'll see if Somedas is able to pull through next week. Because this week's not looking likely, given how high this glide on skip is for Lapis. I mean, it's been a pretty rough run for Somedas, unfortunately.
Yeah. There you go, Lapis. Didn't get the 304 clutch.
Oh, missing Goombat jump. Can Lapis clutch out the 304? Let's see. That wouldn't be a bad finish at all, given his PB.
I mean, considering he basically missed, like, a bunch of moons. Sandbird, Hat and Seek, whatever. I mean, still pretty good run all around from Lapis. Oh.
Where is he's getting Rosalina?
We're getting the Rosalina. Okay. Just gonna
everything up until the end of Pixel Percent. Yeah, everything up until the end of Painting Chain was very solid for Lapis. Like, that was crazy pace. It's just unfortunate the missed moons kind of shut it all down.
Yeah. Also, 304 is still alive with that, so...
Still clutching it up with the Pixel Percent. 304.55.
GG's.
Big GG's to Lapis there, securing the second place and securing his qualification for the Division S bracket. Moving on alongside Mark and alongside some big names such as Tyrone, Autumn, Buster, and King Carmen. Yeah, big PB potentially coming soon for Lapis. We got to keep an eye on him in these
Big
next
BP.
races. Yeah, big BP. Got to really keep an eye on Lapis going forward because it's been looking pretty good for him. A lot of potential there.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to watch Somedas finish it out. Getting the low bat strats in there, of course, naturally.
Yeah, charges controllers, looks like.
While still just talking to Toadette.
Wonder if there's ever been like a run where it's like you finish the run and then like your controller dies.
I mean, in the 90% Open last year, my Switch died in Moon in a race.
Your
I used
Switch
to run a
died
hand-
where you're playing on handheld?
Yeah, I used to run a handheld setup because my Switch 1 couldn't dock. I don't do that
Oh.
anymore because I have a Switch 2.
I see.
But yeah, it was kind of on me because I got my Switch out early to practice fast hats before the race, which I missed in the race, by the way. And since I had streamer mode on my PC because I did my setup really early, I kind of missed all the pings from community events and lost track of the time. So I didn't have any time to charge my Switch before the race. And it was like 50%. And if I'd had a slightly better run, I lost a lot of time in that run, so maybe it could have barely survived the rest of the run, but it was not meant to be. Unfortunately, it did die during the Bowser fight.
Yeah, I guess that's just a loss, right? Like.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna lose anyway, but it would have been way closer than it should have been, because I had a really bad run, but then my opponent proceeded to die in the Bowser fight.
Okay.
I was still losing. Like, if I had a good enough run to win outright, then maybe my Switch would have died right after I finished. Like, I might have lived. I don't know. But, yeah, I was gonna lose anyway, so I wasn't that mad. I ended up just forfeiting after my Switch died.
Fair enough.
The actual annoying thing is that I ended up, because I forfeit, I had the worst average in my division, even though I should have had, like, I should have been top 5.
Yeah.
Which meant I had to play the first seed in my division in the quarterfinals, and he was way better than me, and I got nuked.
Damn.
So, like, I probably could have got, like, comparing against the runners that got, like, 3rd and 4th, I think I'd beaten both of them in races before. So I could have been able to get, like, 3rd or 4th in the division, but I ended up getting 5th to 8th. Oh well.
Oh well. It's the past.
The past is the past. Well, while we've been talking, Somedas has come up on the end of Toadette and going to be heading into Darker.
Should be like a, well, assuming it's like a 5-minute darker, I guess it'd be like a 3:14 or something.
Yeah, should be pretty comfortable 3:14 pace with this exit.
Adjusted, it'd be like a 3:12, I guess.
If it's a low 3:14, maybe he breaks into 3:11 territory.
Yeah, I need a really good dark though, or darker.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty solid. Let's see it. during Darker. Oh, taking a hit there. Not too bad, but hopefully not gonna.
Yeah.
Hopefully not
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
cost him later.
Yeah. Honestly, you could just get the heart.
Mhm. Yeah, he's not starved for hearts that he can get. He should be fine. Should be no problem. Oh, he is taking another hit, so probably just should get the upper skip heart to be safe. Now that he's through this section. He's not getting it. He's also struggling to get on top of the block because the platform's pretty low, but he's fine. He's committing without the heart. I guess he can get the heart during Darker FRS. Or I guess like during the flower
Tied to
road.
those fuzzies.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna hit the fuzzy there. That was worrying, but it's okay. I guess he can get the heart like I said, he can get the heart during the flower road section. He should have plenty of time to do so, especially if he's doing FRS. He kind of needs to be up there anyway.
Oh, he is doing FRS.
She is, yes. I guess he just gets this heart, if he even needs a heart at all. He might just decide he don't need one. Nice guy.
Well, you do need a heart for a level boost.
Oh, wait, yeah, true. Kind of forgot about that.
And not happy with that triple jump, I guess.
Yeah, wasn't confident with that one. Feels better about this one? Yeah, that one looks...
That should work with the wall jump, yeah.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
close.
It was close. I wasn't 100% confident with that wall jump, but it was fine.
I mean, he got FRS, I guess.
He did get FRS. That was an FRS of all time.
Just don't get sniped out of the air by a...
Yeah, if he gets sniped here, it would be tragic. There we go, glide on skip.
Yeah, he's good.
That's plenty high and not close enough to the flies to get sniped out of that last heart of his. He should be a-okay. And high enough not to need to lava bounce.
Yeah. I don't think...
He is incapable of.
Darker FRS only saves like 2 or 3, I'm pretty sure. Which is strange considering it's... like,
Yeah, it feels like it should save a lot more. But...
So, I guess having to like reset up that triple jump probably lost that amount of time.
Yeah, if it really does just save 2 or 3, then he probably just at best broke even with that, especially with needing to do the wall jump. He might have lost time.
Pretty easy 314 at this point. I guess it could be a 311 adjusted potentially.
Possibly. Just needs to beat 314.45 for that. Which seems like he will. Pretty comfortably, honestly. Gonna snipe that 311. Unfortunately not gonna be enough to secure him that second place spot, which he needs to qualify. That's it. 314.38, switch 1.
GG's.
Solid finish for Somedas. GG's. Fortunately, that run kind of fell apart for him, but
yeah,
I'm sure he can perform better, and hopefully he will next week, where he will play in the very exciting last chance match against, once again, BP, who forfeit this week and got 4th place,
and against the winner of the do or die match of Division S later this week, which will be taking place on Saturday, starting at the same time that this race did today, between Dylan R, Broadway, VGR, and JD Boy.
Exciting match.
Harry Mario, don't be weird.
Okay.
And yeah, that will be the final match of this stage of Division S. But the top 2 finishers will qualify for the bracket, and the bottom 2 finishers will be eliminated. So look forward to the rest of look forward to the do or die match later this week, and look forward to that next week. As for today, though, that's all the races for today. So we will be wrapping up until 14 UTC tomorrow, where we will have the Division A do or die match between Red Lunatic, Danny Geffen, and Dilly P96.
Very
Stay tuned
excited.
for that. Yep, very, very. So stay tuned for that, and thank you all for watching today. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.